Each year, a member of the graduating class is chosen to deliver the senior address. This year, the honor of speaking to and for the classmates belongs to Lelan-Jacheo.
Good morning, friends, family, faculty, administration, class of 1975, board of directors, Milo, and most importantly, class of 2025. Welcome to Alumni Hall. Today we celebrate 4 years of dedication to ourselves, our futures, and all we've accomplished as graduates. By the grace of God, AI, Quizlet, and Miss Matthews, we made it here. I want you all to take a minute. Look at your brother to your left. Now to your right. Take a moment to acknowledge that you'll never again be in a room surrounded by all 112 of your envy brothers. It's bittersweet, but it's time. Our time. Time to rise from our seats, walk across the stage, and receive our high school diplomas. It's time to embrace the expansive opportunities that have risen and reached out its hand to each and every one of you. No longer are we tied to our TAs or affixed to our adaptive schedules. We are eager, independent, and educated. It was destiny that we made it here today, following the path that God has laid before us. We, the class of 2025, are ready to capitalize on our Notre Dame advantage, stepping into adulthood as men of confidence, character, and compassion. If there was one word that could capture the essence of our class and our journey as Notre Dame men, it would be resilient. From the first day together, resilience has been a trademark of our class, because God has found just about every way to test our resolve. We entered Notre Dame in the shadow of the COVID-19 pandemic, masked up and separated until the state lifted its safety mandates. We witnessed the sting of some pretty tough losses, feeling the heartbreaks on our courts, ice, and turf, as some of our teams lost their fair share of games and championships. We watched our school get torn apart and rebuilt as it transformed into our new, beautiful, modern facility. We were forced to eat lunch in the auditorium for 6 months. The only thing there was cold wraps and salads, but I guess we survived. In the 1762 publication, The Citizen of the World, Irish playwright Oliver Goldsmith authored a series of essays wherein he wrote, "Virtue consists not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And rise we did, again and again. That's what makes us Notre Dame men. That's what makes us resilient." And since that fateful fall of 2021, we've been instrumental in leading the charge in our school. We captured state championships, SEC championships. We watched our brothers achieve the highest accomplishment as athletes, all SEC, all state, state champions, players of the year, school record holders, and All-American honors. We've shown ourselves to be not just a class of athletes, but a class of intellectuals and artists. We are robotic engineers, Halo Award-winning actors, and all-state musicians. We have bolstered our resumes as a group of adept and multifaceted young men, much to the delight of our families, our teachers, and our administrators. I give a lot of credit to our administration. They handle the incredibly difficult job of policing us, the sometimes lazy, oftentimes loud, temperamental teenagers whose only goal is to push every single one of your buttons. Believe it or not, Mr. Izzo, I knew my shirt was untucked. I was just hoping you wouldn't. Lucas said it well in his baccalaureate math speech on Wednesday. You do have the hardest job in the school. When Mr. Ramirez stepped down as the administrator and transitioned back into his role as a teacher, it was the first time that I saw him smile. It was the last time that I saw you smile. The both of you knew we were a bit rough as freshmen, and we weren't much better as sophomores. But you did your part in helping to straighten us out. In time we learned and matured, and for that I thank you. We all thank you. You helped us transform from the loud and obnoxious freshmen into the loud and obnoxious sophomores. and then the loud and obnoxious juniors, and now the loud and obnoxious seniors. But once we've matured and accepted the responsibility you entrusted with us as leaders in the building, we served as captains of our sports teams, represented Notre Dame through our various service projects, and served as peer counselors. As seniors, we embraced the mission of Blessed Brother Basil Moreau, Father Basil Moreau, in making God known, loved, and served. This past year, I was fortunate to go on 2 senior trips through campus ministry. The first was to South Bend, Indiana for the Holy Cross Conference for Student Leaders, where I connected with students from other Holy Cross schools and learned what it truly means to be Holy Cross. The second was a pilgrimage to St. Joseph's Oratory in Montreal, where I visited the tomb of St. Brother André Bessette and held his door at College Notre Dame, becoming briefly the kind of doorman that we're taught to be since freshman year. From West Haven, Connecticut, to Sherman Oaks, California, Santiago, Chile, Dhaka, Bangladesh, and Tebe, Uganda, all the way back to the little village outside of Le Mans, France, named Holy Cross. We're one cog in the Holy Cross machine. And as we join the over 14,000 alumni of this school, we join the millions of lives touched by Holy Cross and the billions of lives touched by Jesus Christ. I'd like to thank the faculty who helped us to achieve it. These last 4 years, the department chairs, teachers, administrators, our college advisors, everyone from Mr. Miller and the board of directors to Mr. Chuka and Mr. Lakai. You've dedicated your hearts to our school. Most personally, I would like to thank Ms. Pellegrino, who stood by my step every step of the way in my college decisions process. I wouldn't have reached for the stars without your encouragement, and that extends to all of our teachers. We couldn't have done it without you. Your guidance, your wisdom, your nagging, your love and dedication to educating hearts and minds, everything you've done to put your students first. You are the backbone of our resilience. You are what makes Notre Dame different. Not our brotherhood, not our community period, not our sports, but our people. It's very special that we can call our teachers friends and know that they look at us more than just grades and a salary. They've invested 4 years of their lives into each and every one of us. Every teacher that stands behind our mission of educating minds and hearts is there for us as a family. On December 9th, 2024, I was walking into my government class with Mr. LaPut when I received a text message from my brother. Yo, Meme fell, pretty bad, and I don't know what to do. I showed them the message to Mr. LaPut, told him that I was going home to help my grandmother. He didn't question it, he just wished me luck. The difference between most ordinary teachers and Mr. LaPut was that he continued to check in with me, week after week, month after month, asking how she was until she was healed. I believe that compassion, that quiet persistence, is what it truly means to be a Notre Dame man. The relationships between our teachers and our students are defined by the culture fostered by our faculty every day of every year. The Holy Cross values of building respect and being family are woven into the foundation of our education from day one, and have reinforced every day up until this moment. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. We've overcome many challenges to be here, lots of changes, seeing many doors close and many more open. For better or for worse, this chapter has concluded. We will turn the page to begin anew. We're no longer students of Notre Dame. We are graduates, but we will always be brothers. We will always be home here, and we will always be resilient. Forever green and gold, congratulations class of 2025 on every achievement, big or small. And you will always remember the depth and breadth and width of your accomplishments. I'll end with a quote from my childhood hero, Dr. Seuss. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bragg, or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Gentlemen, time will keep marching and memories may fade, but everyone will remember the class of 2025 as one of hopefulness, faith, and resilience. Thank you, family, friends, faculty, staff, and the Board of Directors. God bless the class of 2025.
Thank you, everyone, for those truly inspirational remarks. As we celebrate this remarkable milestone,